Can we move out of the PNP province that has nominated us after we have received our permanent residence and after we have landed in Canada? That's the topic of the video. I am Niladri Mukherjee. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. So I made a similar video on this exact same topic about 1 year back, wherein I said, and those things still stands true, is that the moment you are in a Canadian soil, you are being protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which give you an absolute freedom of movement. So after you have received your PR, so regardless of the contractual obligations that you have had before you have actually received your PR, becomes null and void the moment you are landing in Canada, because you are then being protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, by virtue of which you can obviously move out of the PNP province or do whatsoever legal that you would like to do. Those fundamental premises of the law, because these are in the constitutions, will always hold true. So nobody, no immigration officer or nobody else for that matter, can punish you if you have moved out of the province. For example, you have moved out to Saskatchewan or maybe PEI, and after 1 year you realize that, well, it's so very harsh winter here, I just cannot stay here. Can you move out? Yes, technically you can, but whether should you move out or not, that's what I am being trying to deep dive on in this particular video. In the last couple of months, I've been getting increasing number of consultations where the folks that have moved out of the province are getting longer processing times when it comes to their citizenship application. They are being stopped at the CVSA counter, at any port of entry, at any international port of entry after they're sort of, coming back to Canada from the international vacations. Those things are becoming increasingly common these days, and hence it is important for you to understand that, yes, technically you can move out of the province. There is no harm in that. Legally you can. But whether you should move out of the province or not, and if yes, then after how long, is has become really a very case specific situation. That would only be decided probably after a legal consultation, because I need to really, at this point in time in 2023, I really need to look into a lot of factors, lot of case specific factors about the reasoning, about the proofs, about the kind of try or about efforts that you might have made in settling down to the PNP province, and then would be telling you what kind of repercussions or what kind of negative repercussions, if you will, at all, will you be facing if you are to apply for a Canadian citizenship in the future, or if you are planning to go to any international vacation, go to your home country, and then coming back to Canada as a permanent resident. So these are becoming increasingly complicated topic, and because a lot of the folks have moved out of the province in the last couple of months, if you will, because of the pandemic, now because of the work from home thing and everything else, folks have been increasingly switching provinces. So apparently it seems that yes, you can, and you will always can, will be able to do it because of the constitutional provision. But whether you should or not is something to be decided maybe after a deep diving session. If you want to be in Canada forever as a permanent resident, there is no harm. But if you would like to apply for a Canadian citizenship, that could possibly impact the processing time of your background check, right? And all those small little things could have a negative impact. I'm not saying it will have a negative impact. I will have to see. So the point is, before you are making a move from one province to the another, regardless of whether you have received a PR card or no, it probably worthwhile to come for a consultation for me or to anybody licensed that you would feel like, for the person to have a detailed look into your case, to understand all the factors. Because sometimes people tell me, well, my cousin has done it, I will be able to do it. My friend has done it, I will also be able to do it. Well, your cousin is a different human being, your friend is a different human being. Each case is different. Each case has its own parameters to be assessed. Regardless of whether your cousin or your friend has also been nominated through SINP or PI, PNP for that matter, or any other PNP, you are a different person than your cousin. Your profile specific information will be very different as compared to anybody else. So before basing your decision based on what somebody else has done, probably it will be a good idea to come for a consultation, to have a detailed discussion, to take legal opinion, and then take the next steps. Because if you want to become a Canadian citizen in the future, These are the small little steps that, in my opinion, you should be be sure about. I hope this helps. If you need me to consult you on your situation, hop onto the website nuvonation.ca, book a relevant consultation. It's been mentioned moving out of your province as a professional consultation option. Book a relevant consultation. I'll be more than happy to discuss your case in detail to be able to arrive at a conclusive decision. I hope this helps. See you guys in the next one, guys. Bye now. Cheers.